So something y'all may not know about me is I stan the original Broadway production of Chess. Not any other production, really, except the in-concept concert from 2012. And that starred Drew Sarich as Freddie Trumper. That was the first time, actually the first time I saw Chess was the concert with Idina Menzel. Didn't understand it, didn't like it. I have seen it since. I just not a huge fan of it, not a huge fan of her in the role, whatever. But I saw the concert with Drew Sarich back in 2012. I loved him. I understood the show a bit more, but apart from that, that was beginning and end of my Chess career. Excuse me, but a friend of mine recommended to me the original Broadway cast recording because I stan Grand Hotel as well as Chess, but Grand Hotel is my all-time favorite musical. It's my all-time favorite cast recording. I know so much about this show. It's kind of lame. I saw the City Center Encore's production because it ran on Broadway before I was born. But I know for a fact David Carroll was the original Baron. That was his last Broadway credit. He is my favorite Baron. He's the only one who says the Baron's name right, Felix, instead of Felix. It's Felix. It's the German pronunciation. He's the only one, in my experience, who has said it correctly. And I've looked at 4 Barons: John Barrymore, David Carroll, Brent Barrett, and who I love. I've met Brent Barrett, too. He's like a sweetheart. And James Snyder. Oh my God. Sorry, James Snyder. Your name just popped out of my head. But I am a stan for David Carroll as well. I'm probably his biggest fan. And he's no longer with us. He passed away in 1982. So I can only listen to what I can. There's nothing new. But I love that cast recording so much, and I stan it so much that I decided let's do some Chess Broadway covers on here. So first I'm going to do Someone Else's Story, which is not Svetlana's song. It is not Svetlana's. It was written for Judy Kuhn as Florence, and I think it should stay there. I know, like, it's just to give Svetlana a song, more singing. No, it's not her song. It is Florence's song. It was written for Judy Kuhn. So, yeah, and this karaoke I am using, it's actually a backing track, sorry. This backing track is by Time and Music on YouTube. I love their Chess Broadway tracks. I love them. They match the score, so they're great to learn with. Because, yes, I got my hands on the score, and it's my prized possession. I love it so much. Someday I really hope to play Florence. She's one of my dream roles. So, I've also been singing Someone Else's Story. That was one of the first... That was actually my first voice recital I sang. So, I Have a Dream from Mamma Mia and Someone Else's Story from Chess. I had never seen Chess at that point. My uncle, who was a drama teacher for a long, long time, actually suggested the song to me. So this song has been in my book for years and years and years and years and years. And now that I love Chess Broadway, I sing it a lot more. So this is the Broadway backtrack for it. So thank you, Time and Music. Go follow them. And they're redoing their tracks now, and I can't wait for them to get into more stuff that Florence sings. Yeah. Long ago, in someone else's lifetime, someone with my name who looked a lot like me came to know a man and made a promise he only had to say, and that's where she would be. Lately, although the feelings run just as deep, the promise she made has grown impossible to keep, and yet I wish it wasn't so. Will he miss me if I go? In a way, it's someone else's story. I don't see myself as taking part at all. Yesterday, a girl that I was fond of finally could see the writing on the wall. realized she'd left him behind. And sadder than that, she knew he wouldn't even mind. And though there's nothing left to say, would he listen if I stay? It's all very well to say, you fool, it's now or never. I could be choosing no choices whatsoever. I could be in someone else's story, in someone else's life, and he could be in mine. I don't see a reason to be lonely. I should take my chances further down the line. And if that girl I knew should ask my